Facebook and look at the stuff she posts, and then we could just go off of that.
What's the deal, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Virtual Viral Wednesdays. As always, you got the host in the building, the host that do the most, Mr. Viral himself, aka the villain, because they hate me for my opinion. We got Messiah the Great. He here to lead the way. We got Mr. Uncle Ruckus himself in the building. And we got a special guest in the building. I know y'all done seen her all around social media going crazy, yelling at the top of her lungs on every podcast you see. We got Mimi in the building. We got Chirac/ATL in the building. What's the deal?
What's up, y'all? Not I be yelling all over social media.
Look, all over social media. I
Hey, Viral. We got two guests, man. Don't forget Corey in the back.
Oh, yeah. I know she tucked off in the back.
Corey in the cut.
I ain't gonna forget about
it. Hey, what they say, Corey in the cut. That's a scary sight.
That's her name, Corey in the cut.
Hey, but look, Mimi been hitting me up saying she wants some smoke. So let's get to it. Now, I don't know what the smoke is about, but she obviously don't agree with
because
some
you invited me to the smoke a while ago. You know,
I did.
We just haven't been able to make it happen because I haven't made it out there. But you know, you could get the virtual smoke too. So you know.
Look, we're gonna get the virtual smoke cracking today.
The virtual smoke today.
Hey, look, because we ain't done a little battle in a minute, but from the things I've been seeing online lately, man, the women is out of control. It's getting ridiculous, and somebody got to put a stop to it. I fell back off of it. I hate women, so I fell back. I stopped talking about it. As soon as I stopped talking about it, they start going right back on their bullshit. So now, fuck that. We gotta. You feel
Somebody
me?
said you're a man.
Damn, who they talking about?
Off rip.
Hey, look, chill. She ain't talking about me. They talking about us. We men. But look, it is something went viral today that kind of sparked this the topic of the show. Now I'm gonna share the screen. I'm gonna share the screen with y'all. This is downright disrespectful to me. It's ridiculous, actually. So let me pull it up. Can y'all see this? Okay, let me read what's going on, basically. So basically, dude was on a flight. Some random chick that he doesn't know takes a picture of him, records him flirting with, I guess, the woman he was sitting next to. So she writes this long, drawn-out story. If this man is your husband flying United Airlines flight 2140, so she put the whole flight out there from Houston to New York. He's probably going to be staying with Katie tonight. So not only did she blast him, someone she does not know, she blasted this innocent woman, someone she also does not know. She said him and Katie met at the airport bar. So, bitch, you eavesdropped on their conversation from the bar to the plane and recorded this shit. Right. Haven't left each other's side since. So since the bar, you've been watching two strangers? What type of weirdo shit is that? He convinced her to change her seat so she could sit next to him and they could drink. I don't know his name. Obviously, bitch, you don't know him at all. But know hers because he keeps saying it. He also said he has an 8-year-old daughter. So now not only did she bring him in the mix, she brought his kid in the mix. He probably didn't want the world to know that. This ain't got nothing to do with this bitch. Not only did she say he has a daughter, she says his daughter danced for the Astros opening tonight. Is dancing for the Astros.
That's the part that took me out. Now,
that's crazy as fuck.
You can win way too far.
That's crazy. He's from Fort Worth. He's from Fort Worth, said he's a surfer and just got a new surfboard. Supposedly president of the company he works for and flying from NYC for business. She just put his whole biography out there. Like, this is crazy. And this was a stranger at the airport. And we're gonna get to why Women need to be put in a place for this because this got a lot to do with the sisterhood bullshit. I wouldn't have known he was married if he hadn't been wearing his wedding ring. First of all, bitch, how you even know that's a real wedding ring? How you know that ain't just like, you feel me? He just might have wanted to wear a ring. How you know he really married for real? Like, this is crazy. Excuse me, rubbing my eye. I didn't know what else to do to record. So this is the first topic that I got for us. First of all, how y'all feel about that right there?
It's bullshit. that shit automatic bullshit. But it
Who
goes
is
back
she?
to
Did this come out from her actual page?
This is from her actual Twitter. I went and looked it up because I'm like, man, this got to be. Nope. It was not only did she actually put it out, she put out updates because this thing went crazy. It went viral, thousands and thousands of shares. They actually went and found his Facebook, started DMing his wife. And I guess later in the day, he wound up deleting his Facebook because everybody kept going to his page, just going crazy on all you cheater, you this, you that, DMing his wife. You need to leave him, girl power. You know, that sisterhood bullshit. You feel me? So she
that wasn't sisterhood. That was she wanted him.
Something is something because that just don't make. I never even.
She act like
She act like is he somebody important? Like, what made her be that invested?
He didn't have that conversation with her. That's what that was. She
in a strange. This is a stranger, mind you. She'd never seen this man a day in her life. So not only did you just potentially ruin his marriage, you potentially ruined his relationship with his daughter. Because we all know if he go to divorce court, mom's getting that kid once the judge see all this shit. So not only did you ruin his marriage, potentially ruined his life. You don't know if his company gonna give him backlash off of this. You didn't even think about the daughter because now his daughter got to go to school. And what if her friends pull this shit up? Or you know what I'm saying? What if one of her friends' mom is talking about this at the crib, and now they at school talking about it? Like all of this stuff, you don't have no idea what this man has going on in his personal life. What if him and his wife? Go ahead.
My thing is this, not even above all that, right? You don't know these people, ma'am. Nosy ass. You don't know if his wife a damn psychopath and go in there and kill their fucking daughter because she's so mad because he didn't embarrass her. You don't know these people. You do not know the outcome of your nosy ass being in someone's business. Not saying that, you know what I'm saying, not wishing that or saying that, speaking that upon them, but I'm just saying, you don't know people's mental state. Now, you didn't want to post it. First of all, he married. He got a daughter. So this is his livelihood as well as his wives. And you have came in and just destroyed their life for nothing. And she might not even gonna leave him.
And that's what's crazy, because what if he had a nice family vacation planned with his family after this business trip, and his wife is at home packing and celebrating with his daughter, like, yeah, baby, we finna go to the Bahamas, and they just happy waiting on dad to get back. And before dad get back, bitch, you got 100,000 people in his wife's DM talking about what a piece of shit her husband is. Like, you don't know what that does to his family dynamics now, and all for what? Clout and views. And mind you, the lady wasn't black.
That's disgusting. I don't know who raised these bitches. I don't know who raised them.
Even on top of that, I come from a cloth of mind your own, you live long. You don't know what type of, they don't know what type of agreements, what type of establishments that man got with his wife. So you fucking something up that she probably don't even want the world to know. She probably know the nigga be doing shit. Not saying that she do or not, but you don't know what type of things they got on for you to try to invest that much attention and fucking somebody else's life up. But the attention needle is real, and these women to get it by any means necessary.
Who the person
like that bitch is so angry
she wants some attention.
That she want to ruin everybody. Like
you see a lot of women
so angry.
You see a lot of women on there talking about she doing the Lord's work. Let that be you in that position, and then people see how that shit affect their life.
You come tell me you been on social media posting my husband's business, bitch. I'm finding you. I'm coming to find you, bitch. Believe that. I'm coming to find you, cause first of all, bitch, mind your business.
This is her page for anybody who want to know. This is her page. You feel me? So feel free to go do whatever you want to go do. But this is
because bitch, you ain't just put all my business out here for no damn clicks and likes. You done said my daughter, and then you posted a picture, so which now means the other parents are going to recognize him. You see what I'm saying?
And his job and
His
everything.
job, he's the
jeopardizing his
CEO
job
of
and
his company.
everything.
Like, bitch, I'll beat you up.
And look,
What you
and this
living?
goes
Okay.
What
back.
that bitch living?
Hey, this is tied in directly to the sisterhood, right? Because in 2024, women have this mindset that they are all the protector of women. Like every woman feels like they're the protector of women, period, in general, whether they know them or not. They're completely biased to women. Women can do no wrong in women's eyes in 2024. And this is a direct result. Imagine your mama, grandma doing this type of shit like 30, 40 years ago. It would never happen.
Dangerous.
This is a product of feminism. This is literally a product of feminism, that you're willing to ruin a marriage and a child relationship with their father for the betterment of women. You think you're empowering her because, bitch, you probably single, don't have a man, misery loves company, so you trying to have her miserable like you. How you feel about it, Ruckus?
This reminds me of a situation on a movie that I once saw called This Christmas. You're Black, you might remember it. Has Chris Brown. In the movie, one sister is happily married, the other sister is single and miserable. The sister exposes that the married sister's husband is basically a cheater and was trying to get with the girl at the grocery store. And invites the girl from the grocery store to Christmas so she can have this like gotcha moment at the dinner table. And the sister just asked her really a real question. She was like, "What is the purpose of you doing what you're doing?" Right? And that's the question that needs to be asked of the woman who posted this. But we really don't even need to ask that question because we know what she's doing. We have two women up here, sister girl, that's wrong. I'm gonna hunt you down, all this stuff. This is all lies. Women feed off of this type of nonsense, chaos, and degeneracy. They'll say they're against it in front of us, and the next thing you know, they'll go tell somebody about it over around the water cooler at their job or at the county office or wherever they spend the most majority of their time. They'll tell people about it. This woman is feeding the ravenous women who feed off of drama, negativity, and toxicity. So we can't sit up and be like, why is she doing it? We know why she's doing it. But this is the environment that women have created. And then they wonder why men, at least in America, are walking away from them. They're all in on it, no matter how innocent they claim to be. Women exist in a space that is dominated by something called plausible deniability, where something can be true, but if there is even an inkling of doubt, a shadow of a doubt, they can disavow it. They could remove themselves or try to distance themselves from it. I'm blaming all women. I'm blaming the two women on this damn panel. I'm blaming every woman on that plane, every woman in America for what this woman did. And unless you guys publicly tar and feather this chick, all of you are guilty in my eyes.
And they don't even care about the women that fuck with married men. You know what I mean? They only care about married men fucking with the women. But the married men couldn't fuck with the women if they know he married and they still going after him.
Hey, look, just a couple weeks ago, you had bitches calling men insecure for being upset about their wives, their future wives, their girlfriends paying Chris Brown $1,000 to take freaky ass pictures. But then you'll have a bitch do this and ruin the whole marriage. But then you telling the dude, yeah, you need to stay with her. You insecure. But you wanting to put a stranger on blast. Like, the sisterhood is disgusting. And everybody needs to draw the line in the sand, because this is how I feel about feminism. If you're a feminist in 2024, there's no saving you. We got to put all feminists on an island, fill it up with a bunch of cats, and let them bitches die off. Period. That's how I feel about it. How you feel about it? Talk to me.
Me?
Yeah, talk.
Ooh, it's heavy over here. I don't be this heavy. Y'all a little heavy for me, but the whole feminist thing. I respect the young man's up their opinion. But me personally, I don't really be giving a fuck. Like, that's your life, bitch.
If this was your husband,
if you want to do whatever you want, that's on you. But just don't affect people's lives to where it could be dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like, people get themselves in their own situations, because we have to say that if he was not doing that, it would not have happened, right? That's the first thing. This is cause and effect. Now, outside of that, Is she wrong? Absolutely. Because bitch, if that was my husband, I'm beating your ass because you too fucking nosy. Like, that's me though. The typical woman gonna say, I'm glad you told me. No, bitch, don't tell me when my husband cheating on me, because bitch, I knew that way before any of y'all knew that. So I don't need you to come over here trying to give me a reality check. Bitch, I'm happy, ignorant, and bliss right now. Mind your goddamn business. Now, as for women fucking with married men, as to your point that you tried to make, let me make you understand something. Men are the dominants, right? So if he has a wife and he decides to step out on his wife, it is not the side woman's responsibility to whether say yay or nay. He put himself in that position. She's only worried about her because we're all about self perseverance, right? Self preservation. That's what this is about. So if you got a wife at home and it don't interfere with my life, I don't give a fuck, right? Now, do I do that? No. Did I used to? Absolutely. Because it did, like, at the time, I just didn't care. Like, it wasn't my business. I was getting what I was getting, and that's all that mattered. So it's
That's
not a
most
woman's fault if she fuck with a married man. I mean,
I'm
that's
not,
his
I'm not,
fault.
I'm not,
But
I'm
at the
not,
end
I'm
of
not, I'm not, I'm not saying it's nobody's fault. At the end of the day, y'all be mad at men cheating, but y'all cool when y'all friends is fucking with people in relationships.
we just talked about that, and I don't know. Like, I don't know where the delusion comes from that we think that men gonna be faithful. And I think it's just something you have to realize and go through, that a certain type of man is not gonna be faithful, right? If you're not a certain type of woman, your man probably not gonna be faithful to you, because your man, you mirror your man. So 9 times out of 10, bitch, you're a reflection of your man. And if he a cheater, then bitch, you probably got a little cheating in you too, right? But if you have a certain type of man and a certain type of woman that's just in a different type of space, them the people that's not gonna cheat on each other. But that is something that takes a lot of work that people not willing to do. You know what I'm saying? That's something within yourself, because cheating is not. People are not meant to be monogamous, is what I'm saying.
People or men?
People,
yeah.
no,
Okay,
people.
people.
Human people.
Don't
That's
say
it.
people.
Flat line. Don't
Women
take
ain't,
it to no other level.
Oh,
That's
you
it.
riding the
women ain't,
hey,
hey,
hey, she
People
want to
are
ride
niggas
not
be out
meant
here
to
sleeping around.
be
and
monogamous.
Messiah. She
Yeah,
want to ride the cock carousel. You feel me? She want a new one every
exactly.
weekend. You feel
We
me?
not mad
I,
at you for it though,
I
but it
that
is what
that's
it
At
just
least
No,
be
that's
what I'm
honest
listen,
saying
though.
is,
listen, that's not
no, you
that's
didn't let
not
me finish my statement.
okay.
People are not monogamous. People choose, because of whatever is serving them, to be monogamous to that purpose. So if I have a husband, right, and my husband provides my needs, I have no reason to go outside of him, because he's the dominance, right? I'm feminist, so I want him to dominate me, right? I don't need a bunch of men dominating me if my husband is taking care, if he's doing what he needs to do in his dominance. You see what I'm saying? So
So
women are
women
not,
are
we
natural
don't go around
304s.
whoremongering just because. You know what I'm saying?
Women,
Like,
Hey,
So
we literally like be giving
there's
niggas a chance to do what the fuck they
there's
supposed to
there's
do, and they
there's
just
no
don't.
there's no truth to this statement. This is 100% cap, because women are the most loyal to Pookies and Ray Rays. Like,
this nigga
Who
love.
niggas in
the fuck is
jail.
Pookie?
Hold
And
on real
first of
quick.
all, wait, before we even
I
go
did
there, not
not
to
interrupt
interrupt
you.
you, but you gotta realize who you got on your show,
I
right?
get it.
You gotta realize that first. We're gonna leave Pookie and Ray Ray them out the
We're
situation, because
not
I can't
leaving.
speak on
They
Pookie.
never want you to bring up
I
Pookie and
can't
Ray
speak
Ray.
on
They're men
Pookie
of
and Ray Ray
choice.
because I ain't never dated a Pookie or a
No,
Ray Ray.
no,
So
no. Listen,
I can't have a back and forth
women.
with you about those type of
Okay,
women,
then
because
let's let it.
I'm not that type of woman,
Well,
and I don't surround myself with them
let
type
it
of
be.
women,
Let it
and
be a
we don't do those
one-sided.
type of things. So
Let it
before
be.
you go on, my opinion may be a little different than what you're trying to
I
arouse.
see why you're
Okay.
not
So
married.
because I'm not a baby mama, right? We wives. You know what I'm saying? We've
Oh,
been
y'all
married. We
married?
don't got a bunch of kids by a bunch of different niggas. Our kids got the same
Okay.
daddy.
hey,
Okay.
Women.
hey, the
So
chat
we
want to know
got
if y'all married.
careers,
She
right? We
just
got
said
Hey,
they
hold on,
married.
careers,
Mimi.
right? We
The
were with
chat
the
want to know if
same
y'all
men
married.
for years. We were with the same men for years that took
Hey,
care of us.
Mimi.
So before that
Hey,
You say
Mimi,
so.
hold
You say
on,
no
hold
more
on.
though.
The chat want to know if y'all married.
They divorced.
The
divorce.
chat, they asking are any either one of you married? Your homegirl, your sister in the back can talk too.
Divorce. We're both divorced.
Y'all both
I was
divorced?
married for 10 years. 10
You
years, and
was
I'm
married 10
divorced. And
years?
it's not because of me. I was
Hold
married for
on.
10 years.
He left your ass.
Who left?
Nah,
You
he
left?
didn't leave me. I left him.
Right.
That's crazy because women
Worst
usually
decision.
leave 80% of the
But
time.
Worst
listen,
Women
Can
the
love
I,
to
only
stay in their
reason
own
I
house.
left him.
let me finish my statement.
Go
Y'all
ahead, go ahead.
one interrupted me. Y'all divorced. At this point, whatever y'all say after this is totally irrelevant, in my opinion. But what I'm gonna say is this.
But you
Um,
you can't have an opinion because you've never been married.
So
So you
I
can't
can't
speak
have an
on
opinion.
marriage.
I can't
No,
have an
hell
opinion.
no. You never been there, boo. You never been there. So it's
That's
impossible for you
true.
to form an
That's true.
opinion.
I
If
could
you
never.
have not fulfilled that task in your
Right.
life,
Right.
you're only looking from an observation, an assumption.
Okay.
Like we actually did it. We was actually in it. We actually lived it. We actually did it.
But
You know what
but
I'm saying?
y'all.
So your opinion is
But y'all.
irrelevant, not
But in
ours,
what
because you can't
name?
speak on something you
Name
never
another.
experienced.
Name one profession in the world where someone could fail at it and then go talk about it with authority. There ain't no other. That just doesn't.
Listen,
That makes sense to women.
First of all, just because
That
people
makes
get
sense to women.
divorced does not mean that
Ma'am,
their
just
marriage
because you
failed.
talk
You
louder
need to
than me
ask
doesn't mean
that
you're right.
question first. Why did
Ma'am,
you
just
get
because
divorced?
you are
Don't just
talking,
assume that
ma'am,
people's marriages
ma'am,
fail. It
ma'am,
could have been a
at
decision for
this
the
rate,
two of them because
at
that
this
period
rate,
in their life was
ma'am,
over.
ma'am, at this rate, I think I understand why your marriage didn't work. Talk to
Let
me,
me
Adam.
let me ask, let me
That's
Let me
ask y'all one
fine.
let me
question.
But
say
that's
let me
why
say
you've
can
never
I say
been
my
married.
point?
I understand why
Can I
you've never been married and probably not in a
I can't
relationship
you
either.
just won't
So
let me get a
I
word
can
in.
understand where you coming from, just like you can
Yeah,
understand
hold
where
them
I'm coming.
titties
I
in because they about to
understand.
pop
I can
out your ass
understand
back.
somebody that ain't never been married talking.
Hey,
I can
see
understand that.
you're
You got an
talking,
opinion about something you ignorant
ma'am,
to, but go ahead.
ma'am. You are so enthusiastic that your boobs
Go
are about to
ahead.
pop out of that lingerie. Calm down. Let's dial it
It's
down a
not
little
because
bit.
I got on support. I don't wear lingerie. It's a
Okay.
shirt, baby.
So listen, I wouldn't know about that. I've never even touched a
I
woman in my
know.
life. But the thing is, here we go. So, like I was saying, this
Wait
is
a
all,
minute. What did you just say?
I've never even touched a woman in my whole life
Why?
because I live in California and I swing the other way.
Oh.
Yeah, so I just have to
Don't
speak.
don't fall into this bullshit. He
I have
wouldn't
to
have been on the
speak
show
from.
today.
I have to speak for research. I only can do research on the situation. But anyway, so this is all cap. Women are the most loyal to Pookie and Ray Ray. Every man has experienced this in their lifetime. Every man sees it. The men, even in high school, even in your young adulthood, the guy that all the women wants is the guy who got all the kids by like 4 different women. Bro be smacking like 10 different chicks. Ain't got a job. Bro got a food stamp card. And bro got a baby by like every chick in the neighborhood. Why? Because women, it doesn't matter how much you make. Women in America, especially black women, operate purely in dysfunction. So things that apply to other groups that make sense, they don't apply to black women. Black women love a dude who is a thug, a degenerate. And the reason why they love them is because they know they got control over the situation at all times. Most black women want a dude who gonna spend the majority of his time in jail, so they could love on him for a little while. Then he's gone, and they could go be hoes when he's off in prison. And then when he get out, they go back to loving on him again. These 304s need constant supervision, and because if you leave them on their lonesome, they're gonna start doing stuff like what that chick with that recording on that plane was doing. I know she's not married because if she had a man with her, he would have been like, bitch, turn that camera off and turn around and face forward.
No, that's
Because if
fact.
this nigga say something,
That's
we
fact.
probably gonna end up fighting on
That's
this.
fact.
That's
Now I'm
fact.
agree with that. That's
So
fact.
what I'm telling you is stop it. We all got cousins, sisters. I got freaking sisters, 5 of them. They all love bums. And they're a reflection of our community because all their friends love bums. The women who are even married, some of them go run out and sleep with bums. Ooh, girl, I was out with Ray Ray last night. Girl, ain't you married? Yeah,
Hey.
but he don't know one heard of. This is just a empirical fact that black women continue to deny because why? They live based on plausible deniability. With a black woman, reality is not something that they choose to traffic in. Just make
Hey,
shit up
Brandon.
as they go along. Go ahead.
Hey, Ruckus. Speaking of women loving bums, right? That's gonna bring me to my next topic.
Bums.
Y'all familiar with that 20v1 balloon game, that dating game? Where the people come out and you gotta pop the balloon if you don't like the person in front of you type shit.
Mm-hmm.
This is a direct reflection of the women today. You'll have
and I'm realizing that.
listen,
I'm
you have
realizing
dudes
that, like,
coming out.
damn, y'all really think like this, huh? Y'all
You got dudes coming out.
We lived it.
Well mannered. They talk with proper etiquette. They got real careers. Dudes working in tech. Dude was a plumber. All type bitches is immediately popping the balloon. If you're not a scammer, they're popping the balloon. I seen a dude get on the show and say, "I make 90K." The bitch popped the balloon and said, "Yeah, I was thinking more so 100 plus." And this is a bitch with no job.
100 plus.
This is a bitch that's probably unemployed, sleeping at her parents' house.
When you look,
hold on, I'm gonna let you go right now. This 20v1 balloon game, you notice how not too many other races ever get on that show. It's only black people getting on there making a goddamn buffoon of the entire community. And this is a direct reflection of the women. And it shows why the fuck our marriage rates are in the toilet. It shows why the fuck we have the worst family structure out of every race. This show was a direct reflection of that. It actually needs to be taken off the air. It was funny at first, but the shit ain't even funny no more. It's a complete embarrassment to black culture because we all are not like this. All our women aren't like this.
That's what I was just gonna say.
But y'all gotta get on these bitches' asses because they're not gonna listen to us. Anytime we try to correct a woman, they're just gonna say we hate men. So when y'all don't get on these bitches' asses, it make it look like y'all all like that.
Well, but I was gonna say that. Look, I was married for 10 years, right? Only reason I tried to stick it out to the end because I am loyal, right? The only reason it didn't work because he was an abuser. You can't stay with an abuser. Mentally and physically, I had to leave. So it wasn't because of me. It was because I got tired. And the person get tired. That's the only reason why. Do I like being single? No, I don't. I like to be in a committed relationship and be submissive. So I already know that, the thing about the women, the stigmatism that we have about them, everybody is not the same. I said this social media has made people superficial. Want stuff that they don't even. A lot of the girls
you ain't never seen in your life, bitch. You never even been out the country until after COVID.
Exactly.
Hey, look,
And this is what I'm
get a passport.
Hey, look, I seen someone say those are skits, but I'm telling you, as a man who's been on the dating market and talked to women, this shit real life. These bitches that you see on that show, they just like that.
Hey, this the worst in history they've been cooked.
Doing before, honestly, like I was oblivious, right? Because I've been put away. I've been married. I've been with the same person for 17 years, right? So I was oblivious to this shit. But now as I'm single, I'm like, oh, y'all motherfuckers really stupid out here. Like the boys.
So do you wish you would have just stayed married at the end of the day, the one who wasn't in an abusive relationship? Do you wish for the abused one, just learn jujitsu or something, how you can get his ass up off you? But for you, do you have any remorse? Like, damn, maybe I should have tried to work a little harder on my marriage. Cause I know y'all like 40 years old. I know this shit is vicious in Atlanta right now. Like everybody in it for themselves.
I'm hungry.
So do you wish you had stayed married? And then, and if viral will allow it, I would like to make my point that I was gonna make before. But
go ahead, bro. Make your point.
I want to ask her, does she wish she had stayed married?
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. So yes, you do. I mean, thank you for your honesty.
So before, like I said, I was oblivious to a lot of shit, right? And then do I wish I would have stayed married? Yes. But me leaving allowed me to see my faults. You see what I'm saying?
Did anybody outside of you influence that?
Shit,
did anybody outside of your marriage help influence you leaving? Friends, nobody had opinions on it.
Yeah, she was sitting sitting right next to her.
I don't put people in my relationship business, right? So like when we separated, everybody was shocked because I don't tell people my business. Like if I tell you my business, it's somebody I know ain't never gonna repeat it. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't tell people my business, right? So I should have though, because maybe she would have told me like, bitch, don't leave your husband.
Maybe you need a person like me in your life.
You know
maybe
what
you
I'm
need a
saying?
person. Maybe you need a person like me in your life who would have been like, "Girl, don't leave your fucking husband. Are you crazy? Ain't shit out here for you."
Exactly,
Like,
but I didn't because I internalized everything. I don't tell people my business. That's just how I came up. You know what I'm saying? What happens in your house?
that's why they
stays in your
encourage
house.
women. That's why they
You
encourage
don't
women
tell
to
your
go.
business to the outside world.
That's why
So,
they
but
encourage.
hindsight, 2020, I was
Hey,
probably more of a problem than him. Shit.
but that's why they encourage women and men to go seek therapy, go talk to somebody, because women will walk themselves off a cliff like nothing. But what I want to say is, with the pop the balloon situation, look at the lifestyle that the women want to live. Black women, especially, because on that show it's majority black women. Black women have a problem with dwelling in reality. These women, you know what I'm saying, they get on Instagram, they start scrolling, and they don't understand that this shit is programming. I had to tell my wife, get off the fucking Instagram. Like, period. Because
No,
I see
that's
her
fact.
scrolling and I'm noticing Instagram
It
shit
make them
being
miserable.
man, it be injected into our little arguments and shit. And I'll be like, bro,
That's
don't
facts.
come
It
at
do.
me with no fuck shit that you
It
don't
do.
even know the
Just
definition
like I
of.
was just on the phone with
Nothing
somebody.
like that.
Well, let
So
me eat
I
my
told
food.
him,
So
like,
y'all
damn,
do-
you starting to sound just like the niggas on the podcast. What's wrong
Nah,
with
that's
you? You
facts.
used to be
That's
this
facts.
type of
Because
dude.
half that shit don't be reality, and they don't want to build with a nigga. Not even just saying a nigga got to be broke or nothing, but the lifestyle that they want it overnight. Get with a man that's rich, and then next thing you know, they think they
But
taking
they
flight.
gotta understand, when you get with a man with a lot of money, all the women want him. So you are disposable. Everybody's hoping
but
that
does
there's
he want them?
that
Most men with
India
money,
or that Ari or
Hey,
that
most
look, hey,
men,
look,
Jada.
hold on. Let
Like,
me interject. I'm gonna say this about social media, right? It's all programming. The
right.
thing these bitches gotta understand, and I'm calling them bitches and not women, because the ones
every time you call them
that
bitches,
want
we
this
lose
social
5
media
viewers.
fallacy, this is what they are. I'm sorry. This is not
Young
disrespect
ladies.
to the real women. I love and respect real women. But the bitches, you gotta call them for what they are. The shit you see on social media, 99%, it's not fucking real. These people aren't living these lives. These people
I'm
rent
gonna be.
cars.
Let's say
These
something.
people got
Let
fake
me say something.
jewelry.
I ain't never
These
ever.
people got prop money. They're going
I
to
moved to Atlanta and
Airbnb,
I.
acting like they live there. Like
Ooh.
it's not real. Bitches, listen, bitches are going on these lavish vacations and to look lavish. They're going out and having no money. They just on the trip trying to make it work and suck the next dick to get the next meal on the trip.
I
Like,
just
don't
didn't
believe
know.
everything
I'm
you see.
sorry, y'all. I did not know that this is what was going on. The boy asked me for my number, and he said, "What I gotta?" He said, "I got. What's your cash app so you could give me your number?" I said, "What?"
Because he looking at you like a prostitute.
Right.
Or he just
So
known
I'm like,
he a
wait,
known
what?
trick.
He said that's what all girls do. That's what all girls do. They say you gotta give in order to get her number, you have to send a cash app.
Because this is what it
He's a
is.
I
goofy.
said, oh shit.
Now he's a goofy, he's a clown, but this is what it is. Dudes is low key fed up, and they're not trying to even date women no more. It's kind of like
They
it's just
just want to pay
transaction.
him.
It's like, all right,
Yeah.
baby, how much? I just want to fuck
Yeah.
anyway. So
There's
let's
no
skip
more
the
Yeah.
date. Like here
Yeah.
you go. I got more money than time. Here you go. Take this little 40 ball, come suck a nigga dick, and I'm out of here. Like
Now,
Hey,
why is
that
it
type
only
of
they
shit.
don't
$40 is my question.
they don't want, well, because let me tell you something about hoes, right? Because I know about pimping. A hoe will do the same thing for $50 that she'll do for $500 if she's in a bind. That's the reality about a prostitute. You could be a $20,000 a night hoe, but if your phone bill is due, you might suck some dick for $100 because you got to pay your phone bill. So women are making everything transactional. And men, we adjust to what women want. Dudes ain't out here putting on all these expensive clothes, buying these expensive ass cars and shit just because we want to have something that freaking put us in the poorhouse. We're doing that because that's what women for decades have told us that they were attracted to, like a peacock spreading its feathers.
Well,
But then it
hold
changed.
on.
Women said they want money.
Well,
Money
hold
makes me come and all that.
hold
So now
on,
we just
because
go
I
lead with the
have
money.
made a observation, recently, and what I'm realizing that is that men are trying to make the woman they desire act like the woman they need, and those two things don't mix. Like,
No,
you can't take Instagram bitches and make them act like women.
That's
Stop
fact.
trying. It's not going to happen. They have already chosen their path. It is
That's
a
fact.
woman near your vicinity that is a good ass woman and gonna hold you down and she gonna help you build. But see, niggas' problem is they want to go on Instagram and get mad because the Instagram bitches don't want them because they ain't got no money. But how you gonna get mad? That's what she does. Stay in your fucking lane, sir. Go to your job. Go down to the cafeteria or wherever the fuck you go eat at. Talk to the bitch behind the register. She like you, nigga.
But
she
I don't
like
think
you. She'll give you her whole check. And she actually fine when you go put that bitch in some clothes, okay?
But I don't think that's true because
so men gotta stop that because that's the number one problem. Y'all trying to make bad bitches good women and it ain't gonna happen. A bad bitch is a bad bitch. And she gonna stay a bad bitch. And just because you come along and think because you can see her that you deserve her because you got a couple dollars. No, sir, because that's all she good for is a couple dollars.
Hey, Mimi, this is what y'all don't realize though. Maybe 5 to 10 years ago, you could say that. In 2024, the average bitch that's at that cash register is acting just like these Instagram hoes. Why?
Really?
Because they got 1,000 horny niggas in their DM. Like, oh, this fat bitch look easy. I'm kind of down bad anyway. It's a drought. I probably can knock her down real quick. She got 1,000 niggas like that in her DM. So she thinks that's the reality now, not knowing you just a fat bitch that every nigga think he can just hit real quick. But she thinks she got it like that. So now
that you touche, you ain't lying.
Supposed to be humble. Who used to be humble, they're outside acting like the bad Instagram bitches now. I see it every day.
Lying.
I
can't. You ain't lying.
Hey, no, but I want what I think is true. Is the reality is a woman will submit to a man she won't. It don't matter how ratchet they are. It don't matter how much they're showing their ass. Because we all have women. You hitting it right and shit. She just come to the house, start cleaning up and making sandwiches. You ain't even asked her. You trying to kick her up out the house and she don't want to live. She trying to clean the toilet. But what I'm telling you is this. What we gotta accept is that we in America have Black America has a serious underworld of prostitute culture. When you got the balloon popping show, let's be real, 90% of those women are prostitutes. The dudes who have access to 5 and 10 women, when these dudes touch down in your town and they need women, they don't go looking for women. They hit up all the pimps and say, bro, who you got you could bring down real quick to be on my little show. Most of them would date the dudes that they popping balloons on, but they've already been instructed by their pimp, hey, you better not fucking be over there trying to be romantic with the dude. And those women, whatever they get from that show, they're going to give it directly to him. Women are already paying, catering to, and nurturing the man they want. The problem with Black women is they all want the same men. So they will be okay with being 1 of 10.
Why do men keep saying that? The last podcast I was just on, we said that. The same
remember,
thing, that men, all women want the same.
Let me ask you a question.
That's
not remember true. The girl? Hold on, listen. Remember the girl with the big titties with the orange shirt that y'all interviewed at the podcast spot? The one who talked about she left her husband, her baby daddy, who was taking care of her, paying all of her bills for cheating, and then she went and got with a dude who she was just one of like 10 chicks he was boning, and we were like, so you left a exclusive relationship to where you were getting taken care of with your daughter's father, a nuclear family, to go be a side chick for another dude? And she said, yeah, I was okay with that because at least I agreed to it. The reality was she was okay with that because this dude was fucking her better than the other dude. That's all it's about with women. Women put sex over everything. Wait a minute, let me finish. Women are hypersexualized. This is a fact in America. They put sex over everything. And guess what? If a dude is fucking them better than another dude, they will risk it all to try to secure that dude, even if they got to wrestle him away from other women. Why do you think women put so much emphasis on fidelity? Women in other cultures really don't give a fuck if they man out there cheating. Bro, I used to hang around white chicks in Orange County. You know what they used to say? A man's gonna be a man as long as he's taking care of his responsibilities here. Only Black women is like, if you touch another one with your dick, I'm gonna leave you. But here's the reality. They'll threaten to leave you. But if that dick hitting that spot, they'll stay right with that dick while it's going to fuck the whole neighborhood. And we got empirical evidence of this. Our whole childhoods. Oh, we here because of this shit. So
Hey,
y'all
that's
can't
right.
tell us about it.
Hey, but look, let me ask the ladies this. Please, I've never got a logical answer. You're married. You got the perfect husband, your dream husband. Everything's good, taking care of home, kids happy, you happy. You find out he cheated. You leave and go back to the streets and go back to dealing with different men. What was the point of leaving if you were just going to go get with another guy who loves you less, who isn't the father of your kids, who already had a roster full of bitches? So what is the point of leaving? Like, I don't understand. Like, can you give me a logical answer? Why do y'all leave your husbands, y'all marriages, and destroy y'all homes because your husband went, and this might have been the first time he did it this year, and then you go get it some who he got a bitch Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you the Friday girl, but you cool with it because you say, like Brandon said, oh, but it's my choice. Like, that's some ego shit.
That happened to me in that marriage I was talking about. In that marriage I was talking about, I didn't leave. We did.
Oh, I thought you left. I thought you said you
we
left.
did not.
Nah, she said she only got abused.
Okay.
They
all say they got abused.
I stayed with him,
I know
and
that.
I tried to work it out. You know what I'm saying? Even though I had other things going on with him, I still stayed there.
Mm-hmm. Define the abuse. Was it physical abuse or emotional?
It was both.
But look,
type shit.
There's no such thing. Listen, there's no such thing as verbal abuse. I don't care what nobody says.
Mentally, he was calling me fat. He was calling me. He would call me all type of names and things.
Let me ask you a question.
That's mental abuse because now he's
hold on. Let me ask you a question. When he called you fat, were you fat?
No.
She ain't never been fat.
I ain't never been
just randomly called you fat.
Her life.
Hold on. So you were fit and gorgeous and just in top-notch shape. Now
we need to see how you look.
Honestly,
we need you to stand
I
up.
would not say this.
Hey, tell her to stand up real quick.
We need to stand up.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Get her, let her spin around. Let her spin around.
She has always been a bad bitch.
We need to spin around and see.
No, she could be bad, but let's see. Hold on, we gotta see.
I want to see what bro was talking about.
Because we're not just calling you fat if you're not fat.
Show us the.
Go ahead, show us something.
Oh yeah.
Do you got one of them things on your stomach?
No, she don't.
One of them girls? Yes, you do.
No, she don't.
No, I don't.
Oh,
that's
you
not. I worked out today.
Yeah,
she's sucking in a little bit.
She's sucking in a little bit.
No, her stomach flat.
Go to loving who I am.
Nah, we're not going to Instagram. We're not going to Instagram.
I'm not sucking it. I've always
but ask her.
This is on everything.
Was you ever
always been a certain type of way because I believe in taking care of myself because I want my man to keep me on his arm. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get settled. I don't get complacent. With I'm comfortable.
Hey, hold on. Somebody got a question.
I'm gonna give the official ruling. She's nice. She has a great body.
No. She just she tone up a little bit, but she's straight.
Was you ever abusive with your mouth?
No, I'm very mild mannered. I'm very laid back. He regrets he done it now. Right now, today, he regrets it. He like I should have never. And it's too late now because we done had some years past.
Every
I
nigga
forgive him though.
It's never too late.
Let me tell you though, every nigga that get out the relationship, every nigga that had long-term relationships with y'all tell y'all the same thing and y'all still believe it. If the nigga regretted it, he'd still be trying to get back with y'all. This what every woman says.
He's trying to get back with me. He wants his marriage back, but it's been years in between.
Y'all all say that. He just wants you on the roster again.
Exactly.
Bro, definitely doubling back. Stop.
Hey, but look, hold on. Let me say this though, ladies, because every female ever who leaves a relationship, one of the asterisks they throw in there that was an issue is verbal abuse. There's no such thing. We're adults. Words are words. Words only hurt you if you let them. I'm 5'6". If somebody makes a short joke, it doesn't hurt unless I let it. Unless I am physically bothered by you calling me short, which that would never happen because it's irrelevant. You have to control the controllables. You have to control your own mind, control your own emotions. No other human being should be able to make you feel no type of way.
Which is
no
true.
Woman that
you're doing it in front of my daughter and my family and my mother, that becomes like, hey,
listen,
you're doing too much.
I don't believe you were just innocent, some little innocent saint, and he just started calling you fat asses in front of your mom.
I'm gonna tell you something. He was cheating the whole time.
That shit go both ways.
He was cheating the whole time, so he was trying to make her out because I worked. consistently. I make my own money. I never asked for anything. I supported the relationship.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like
that was the problem.
I supported the relationship.
So that's why you left.
I had the
That's
more
why
money,
you left.
but
Be real. That's why you left, because you like, damn,
No,
I
she
can
left
fuck with
because
this,
she was
but not while I'm
and
financially
let me make
supporting
y'all
you.
understand something. When a woman's like, I know that a lot of people, like, we're a little older than y'all, right? So we come from a different time, right? So the type of women that we are, like, we may still be out here, you know what I'm saying, moving around, you know, the way we do, but we come from an era where we had you the goal is to get a certain type of man, right? And so that's what we did. Like, a lot of women had a lot of different babies by a lot of different pookies and ray-rays. But the way
Exactly.
we came up,
Nah,
was
she
like,
used that because of Brandon.
No, I know. I just don't like the Pookie and Ray Ray shit
I
because y'all don't have
know
that.
Brandon kept saying that, and I told him, like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know those people. You know what I'm saying? I never
Y'all
been
know them
around.
damn Pookie and Ray Ray. Stop.
No, I'm just saying, if we gonna use Pookie and Ray Ray for niggas, y'all gotta come up with one for the white.
Well, you didn't call them bitches for the whole episode. What you want?
But bitches across the board. That's every
Okay,
race.
and Pookie and Ray Ray is across the board for degenerates.
No,
Well,
but
look,
what
let me
I'm
say this,
saying
though.
is, like, we come from a time where, like, you your nigga rap, like, you his best friend.
Why
you
we
his
didn't never get a
backbone.
turnaround from you? Damn all the lessons. Why you didn't get your ass up and turn around? Your sister that got up, get up. We want to see what's going on. Because I can't listen to nothing you say until I know it's official.
Oh, yeah, show that
probably
lace.
left you because you got a terrible physique.
It say Mimi lace me and she got lace on. So
I'm not going over there. You got on lingerie. We trying to see what's going on. So we
This
can know
is
why.
not lingerie.
We
It
need
is
to
a
know
shirt.
if it. Listen, we need to know if the dudes who left y'all was in their mental faculties. Was
Why,
you know?
but why is that
was
even
they
a
Joe
determining
Biden?
factor?
Because that matters. Black people are visual people. So based on the way you look, I'm gonna determine whether you was son the brother should have tried to keep. Stop trying to put. Okay, you all right? You
Brandon, you talking too much.
Yeah, they both got wagons. They both got wagons.
I'm the one saying the shit that matter. Y'all sitting up listening. Y'all sitting up listening to these women lie to y'all. I know women don't know how to tell the truth. So 30 seconds.
No.
Man, stop.
Opinion.
Man,
look, this is what I want to know from you, everybody. Though I'm gonna change the topic, right? I don't just talk about the problems. I'm solution based.
Exactly.
So this is what I want to know from y'all. How can we repair the modern women in our community? Because a lot of people say it's too far gone. A lot of people gave up hope. Like, a lot of people just done with y'all, and they like, man, fuck it. I'm gonna just go try to find a little Asian, Hispanic, or something. Like, I'm just done all the way around the board.
Well, I will say I'm here to save y'all one podcast at a time, because I'm gonna need y'all to get it the fuck together. These women and these niggas too. Y'all need to get it together. Like, let me just be 100% honest with y'all. For everybody on here. And if you agree or disagree or whatever, you can put it in the comments. But this is the thing, right? Men lead, period. If you not leading, it's because you lack the ability to lead, right? So that's first. You got to get you together. You can't go out here and try to control no bitch if you ain't together. No woman, no whatever. You just can't, right? That's first of all. Black women, stop raising your daughters to think that financially is the only thing that determines if somebody gives a fuck about you. Like, I honestly say, like, we created that monster because we showed our children love with material and money. So when they grow up, and now that we don't want to provide it no more, because bitch, you grown now, I'm not gonna be buying your ass no $800 shoes. But now I didn't teach you how to go out here and get it yourself. So now you finna fuck these niggas for it, right? Bitch, stop teaching your daughter that. My daughters don't get all that shit. I stopped that shit because I realized that it was a detriment to her.
Let me ask you one question. Mimi, let me ask you one question.
Let me push back on this point real quick that she made, because what she said doesn't make any sense. Because you said stop raising your daughters to think that if somebody take care of them, give them money, they care about them. Well, what we know and black women don't is that cultures that practice the dowry system, where you actually have to give a substantial financial offering to the family of the woman you want to marry. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Create a new culture. That don't just happen.
Hold on, Mimi. What I'm telling you is those marriages last the longest. They have more happier marriages. So when you talk about creating a new culture, we don't have to reinvent the wheel. If a man put his money up for you and he give it to your family, there's a greater chance, in my opinion, that he actually cares about you. You guys go give a nigga something for free, then want the next nigga to pay for it and nurture it and take care of it.
What
So
nigga
what
out
y'all
here
do?
putting up
So
their
what
life
y'all do?
savings to go
So
marry
what y'all
somebody?
do? So what y'all do is
You can't look, no.
do
If
is
we gonna do
devalue.
this shit, we gonna do it right. You can't
Women
skate across
devalue
all these
themselves.
lines. You crossing too many lines. You confusing me. Keep it tunnel vision. Like keep it straight. You saying that other cultures do this, but we don't have to create a new culture. That don't make fucking
We
sense,
do it
Brandon.
too. We do it too because guess what?
No, we don't. The
Yes, we
typical
do.
African American family
hold
does not
on.
operate like that. Let's be
Hold on. One mic.
Yeah,
We didn't get Messiah answer.
Nah, see, I'm even lost where they at. Y'all good.
No, I'm saying
Go
no.
ahead.
They going back and forth. We're gonna get back to that, but let's stick here. How can we repair the women in our society? Because let's be real, they got us out here looking crazy, man.
Yeah,
Like,
but let's
crazy.
be real. Our women are moralists. They don't care about nothing. They praise the almighty dollar. You know what I mean? And then they complain about a nigga not leading, or if a nigga ain't got himself together, but they go fuck with the nigga that ain't got himself together, and then wanna act how they wanna act. Can you hear me?
We fix it? How can we fix it is the question. We know all that, but how can we fix it?
But they have they for one, they have to cultivate their mind. Their whole mindset got to be erased and changed, which most of them not willing to do. Regardless of what we say, at a certain age, they stuck in their ways. And then it's even harder not to say, not just using y'all, but when they've dealt with men for so long, that man has left a cold imprint on them. So you have to reevaluate and reprogram a whole woman off of whatever she's dealt with within herself.
No, you don't. No,
Yes,
you
you
don't.
do.
No, you
Y'all
don't.
women be coming in relationships
that
fucked up from all y'all
operate-
last relationships.
The men that operate on a certain level don't even come into contact with them type of bitches. They don't have that problem because they don't operate on that level, so they never come into contact with them bitches. Because them bitches
but they won't deal with them.
Nowhere in their vicinity.
Let me answer.
You just
let
sat here
me
and
ask you
said,
this though.
no,
Hold on, Brandon. Let me ask you this though.
You just sat here and said a man can't lead, or whatever the case is. A man want to lead if he don't got his shit together, but the women are dealing with the men and then don't want to be led, regardless of whatever the case is, because he's not. A woman could be making more money than a man, and he could have all the qualities of a leader, and she would still go fuck with somebody else, but she feels better than him,
baby,
because
that
she
ain't
makes
your
more money.
bitch. You just can't be mad. That ain't your bitch.
This is my point, though. You're saying that certain niggas can't lead or do whatever they do, but y'all base leadership just off of money.
If you ever watched any movie, I don't know what movies y'all watch. I don't know what type of shit, but I watch that old school gangster shit, right? So if you ever watch any type of movie with any type of man that got any type of money and boss shit going about himself, he chose his bitch. It didn't matter what bitch wanted him. He chose the one he wanted.
Jeff Bezos lost his bitch.
We saw.
But he had that bitch before he got rich.
The richest nigga in the world.
Thing. You don't know what person.
Hey, hold on, Mimi.
When you work with a motherfucker and worked up that motherfucking totem pole, you don't know what that person gonna be like when they get rich. So
hold on. That was a great point, Messiah. You said Jeff Bezos lost his bitch. So women are saying, as long as you got the bag, everything is good. That just shows you it's not all about money. It's all about money, but it's not all about money. Now, like I said, I'm solution based. So I don't want to focus on what's wrong with the women. We all know what's wrong with these bitches. I want to focus on solutions. We can talk about what's wrong all day.
I got the solution.
Hold on. Go ahead. What you got?
Listen, bro. She's telling you exactly what I've been saying this whole time. We need to go back to the days when women did not have control over their own bodies. We have to go back to Sharia law, where a woman was passed from her father to her husband, and she was never really allowed to make a decision on what she did with her body. We gave you guys autonomy. What did you do? You became breeders for Pookie and Ray Ray. Our community went into the dumps the moment Black fathers stopped giving their daughters permission to marry certain men and rejecting certain men and refusing to allow them to marry their daughters. And she said, men lead. These women want to be led. we keep denying them what they innately desire, which is a man's strong, firm grip over them until they are released to the custody of another male. I promise you, let's reinstitute it. These women might talk a lot of shit, but they will eventually capitulate to that. Because if you ask any woman in her heart of hearts, she really doesn't want to make any decisions. Ask her what she wants to eat for dinner tonight. She's going to say, I don't care, because she wants you to tell her what she wants to eat for dinner tonight. Where do you want to go to the movie? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Those Arabians, those Africans, those Chinese people, white people back in the day had it right. There's nothing new under the sun. There's a reason for everything. Women are naturally chaotic when not let under the supervision of a strong male patriarchy. They want it back. Look at Atlanta, all those freaking flimsy little fruitcakes running around. That city is a shithole, 100%. Why? Because the societal infrastructure has broken down totally. The roles are all messed up. You got dudes that are trannies who look more like a woman than both of these chicks. Why? Because shit has gone out of control. And strong men need to stand up, put a vice around these chicks' neck, and put them back in line, dude. These women have spent all their money on a fucking wig off of Amazon. Do you think that is natural? $900 for a wig? They're just doing whatever because no one has no control over them. We got to rein them back in, dude.
Hey, Ruckus, you know what? You are exactly right. I totally agree. We got to go back to women having less rights. Like, I know it sounds fucked up, but the more freedom we give women, the more out of control they get. Look where women are at today in 2024. You got a good, honest working man, has a good job, career, pension, 401k, all that. He just don't make enough to pay everything. He like, meet me in the middle, 60-40, 55-45, 50-50. A woman today will say he ain't shit. I'm not submitting to that. The very same woman will go get in line with 1,000 other women to pay Chris Brown $1,000, a millionaire, by the way. He's a millionaire. They're going to give him $1,000 for a picture. So you can't go 50-50 with the man that you have a family with, who will put his life on the line for you, who would do anything in the world to make you happy and keep you sane. But you won't go 50-50 with him, but you can go pay $1,000 to a millionaire for a picture. That lets you know they have no logic. They have no logic at all. Whatever their emotions tell them at the time, that's the logic. So, and this leads me to my next and last final topic. Women should hold no positions of power in society at all. I mean, zero. No cops, no judges, no lawyers, nothing that they gotta think and requires logic that can affect the livelihood of the world. No women should be in that position.
Viral said they
they've already shown. You said what?
I said Viral said they can't even work the fries at McDonald's.
Bro, I'm saying they've already showed they lack logical thinking. We all
That's
know
why they supposed to be at home taking
I think
care
I ain't gonna lie.
raising children, not paying bills.
And look,
why.
I agree. That's the best place.
I agree too.
And I know women gonna say that's boring.
Paying no motherfucking bills, ain't got to worry about the trash can going to the front, and I done went to sleep and forgot because now I got.
Hey, look, and this isn't from a hateful place. Listen, this ain't from a hateful place. This is for the betterment of women. Y'all shouldn't be running through traffic fight. Like, what? This realistically, why do we have female cops? Why?
I don't know, but I want to go in the house.
The average woman couldn't subdue. The average woman couldn't subdue a 16-year-old. The average woman couldn't subdue a 13-year-old.
Like a 12-year-old.
No, but I'm saying by the time a boy hits puberty, he can overpower like 99% of women. So how are you a cop fighting crime? No, your ass shouldn't be in the kitchen making a motherfucking sandwich.
Maybe they gotta be out there because they don't have a name.
Let him go out. Let us go out and fight crime.
It's not enough. First of all, the women to men ratio is outrageous. And the only way that problem is going to be fixed, unfortunately, is either dating outside of your race
or polygamy.
or polygamy. That's it.
Yeah.
Those are
Polygamy.
the only two options because we don't have any control over the number of boys and girls being born, right? So the only option is polygamy. But what comes with polygamy is not anything to do with sex. Okay, people got this shit construed, and it's not. If you are going to be a polygamous man, you have to be mentally and physically capable, as well as financial, to deal with that type of stress that you're going to endure having multiple wives. Because I don't care what, we got feelings. I don't care what she tell you, or if she don't got no feelings no more, bitch, you're lying. That's why you be wanting to go kiss Kai and bust his mama windows and shit out, because your feelings hurt. We have feelings. So if you're going to be a polygamous man, you got to know you finna have however many wives you decide that you can take care of feelings as well.
The polygamous relationships looking happy out here.
But look,
I'm trying to tell you, because
the only reason y'all feelings get hurt is because y'all were fed the lie that monogamy is the only way. If you guys open your mind, no,
bitch that's getting cheated on, if she happy, she'll stay. That's what I'm trying to tell you. See,
listen to the language. Listen to the language you use. You said if she getting cheated on.
If she's getting cheated on, she will stay. If she it's
let them make it. Let them make
it. Their husbands. It's so many women I know. Women, period. Women, we don't just leave because you cheat. That first time is not the problem. That second time is not the problem. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven. None of them times is the problem. The problem comes in where you start to treat her like the side bitch. Like she's getting on your nerve. You're not giving her the attention. And I don't care how good men think they are. That's why it's best to be honest if you're not gonna be faithful. Be honest, because the cheating don't hurt us. It's the shit that you did in the process of cheating on us. The shit you did to say fuck our feelings, because no matter how good you think you are, you can't give two women the exact same thing at the exact same time.
Black women been practicing polygamy forever. Look how many dudes got 5 baby mamas in the same project.
But then that's not polygamy.
And he be
that's
hitting them
sex.
all.
That's a big ass orgy.
Wait a minute. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Take sex
Listen,
off the
if
table.
you understand,
I said that in the beginning. Take sex off the table.
If you understood polygamy, the projects is just like a polygamous relationship.
No, it's not, because
yes,
that's
it
not
is.
polygamy. That's just a bunch of people fucking.
Can you let me finish?
No,
listen,
because polygamy has nothing to do with sex.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not.
Do you know? Wait a minute. See how you're a woman trying to tell a man about polygamy? You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what let me finish.
Man that studies that shit and practices will tell you that it's not about sex. It's about furthering their legacy and creating an empire to build their name. It has nothing to do with sex.
Here's the thing. If we let you keep talking, we learn nothing.
Sir,
if
you mute him, because you're not gonna be out here giving false information. That's the problem. People get on these podcasts and spew this bullshit and people believe
more than anybody. Listen, polygamy was about child rearing, because a man's children.
What is child rearing, sweetheart?
So why men took multiple women?
What is child rearing?
Mimi, you gotta listen.
Calm down. Why men took multiple wives was so that they could have the maximum amount of children.
Exactly.
How do you get children, Mimi? Through sex.
But it's not. You said the bitches in the projects. The bitches in the projects fucking for fun. They not fucking for procreation.
Wait a minute.
The fuck is you talking about?
I'm trying to explain it to you. Listen.
What are you talking about?
Listen to what I'm telling you. Listen to what I'm telling you.
The bitches in the project is not fucking because her man has a plan and she's gonna procreate because she is submitting to this man to continue his legacy.
Why don't you want kids?
Listen, let me say this, Byron. Let me just say this. What you have to understand is that Pookie and Ray Ray in the projects are doing what they're doing intentionally. Those dudes don't think they're going to live that long. So what they're trying to do is populate. They're trying to procreate as much as possible before they either get killed or end up in jail for life. That's why most of these dudes with like 4, 5, 6 kids and was gangbanging is in prison for a long time. It's literally the same dynamic in Africa. I'm going to have a bunch of kids because that increases my chances of having a desired outcome.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, baby, polygamy don't have nothing to do with none of that Pookie Ray and them bitches in the project.
This girl ain't listening.
It don't have nothing to do. Those are two separate entities. If you're gonna talk polygamy, because this is something we know, like, and know people that are in very successful polygamous relationships, I'm gonna let you talk, but you wrong, baby. Like, Pookie and Ray and Trina and Keisha and them is having sex out of fun and procreating, and oops, I'm pregnant. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you got some abortion money? Nah, bitch, I ain't got no abortion money.
Hey, look, let me say this.
Polygamy is an intentional act of furthering and building a culture, whatever culture you're in. You want to get with your people who can procreate for you and build into your legacy. That's what polygamy is. Sex is just the thing that you gotta have in order to get the children.
Viral.
I know, Brandon. I know. Look, let me ask you this. Hold on, let me ask her this though, Mimi. You do realize y'all all are practicing polygamy?
No, we're not.
No, listen. Hold on.
Taking care of them.
Hold on. Let me make my point. Let me make my point. Y'all all are practicing polygamy anyways, either knowingly or unknowingly. So either you're single, you have a roster, he has a roster. That's polygamy. You're on a roster. He has multiple women, and you are dealing with them.
Let me ask you a question.
Hey, no, Mimi, let me say one thing.
If other people are not aware, how the hell is it polygamy? It's just one nigga fucking a bunch.
Hold on, listen. Did you hear what I said?
Two totally different things. Y'all putting out the wrong.
Hold on. Listen what I said though. I said knowingly or unknowingly. So either you cool with it and you know, or you're not cool with it, and dude is never gonna tell you, but he's doing it anyways. So you're still practicing polygamy anyway, unknowingly.
Hey, no, how many women have we heard since we've been talking to these women come out and say, I didn't know this nigga had a whole family?
No, listen, I understand the problem.
Hold on, Brandon. Let her answer. Go ahead.
Definition of polygamy.
No, go ahead. Answer the question. Ask her again.
What is the definition of polygamy?
Are you gonna answer his question? Then we gonna answer yours.
No, because if you answer that, then this argument is null and void.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do.
I know, but can you answer his question though?
What is the question?
Ask her again.
How many men have dealt with women, and then the women come to find out that he had a whole nother family?
Every woman that's walking the face of the earth, baby.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. It's just, I don't care if you're whatever, every woman walking. I ain't never in my life met a woman that ain't never been cheated on. And I mean ever. And I met a whole lot of women.
So why do y'all continue to leave men for cheating? That's like the definition of a sin.
That is, first of all, you gotta practice what you preach, right?
Here's the definition. And here go the definition for you. The practice or condition of having more than one spouse at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But
that's the definition of polygamy.
Viral,
what is a spouse?
Viral. There is a cultural.
What is a spouse?
A spouse is
a husband or a wife. Not a bunch of bitches you fucking.
I'm gonna give you the definition of spouse. I'm gonna look it up word for word.
Yeah, but someone doesn't even have to be married to be your husband or wife.
Fact.
A husband, wife, or a relation, or considered in relation to their partner.
So basically, y'all telling people to just go out here and keep fucking people.
What I'm trying to tell you is,
long as you take care of you,
there's a cultural.
So you might keep doing
listen,
it. That's what y'all saying.
What you don't understand. What you don't understand.
It seems like you will make the line very clear if you're trying to get a solution. Don't dilute the line by saying, "Oh, y'all practicing polygamy anyway." Okay, well, we're practicing polygamy anyway. What the fuck is wrong with what we're doing? What is y'all talking about?
Y'all keep fucking up y'all families and leaving.
There is a cultural.
Let us keep doing it then. If that's what we're doing already.
Viral. There is a cultural disconnect here.
That's why women should be in no position of power right there.
Listen, they live in the South. We live on the West Coast. So we see this dynamic playing out because where they're from, believe it or not, they look at more married nuclear families that are black. Where we're from, we look at more gangster shit, project shit, where dudes got 5 baby mamas living in the same projects. Their kids literally play together every day, and the dude's still in there selling dope or whatever. What she has to understand is gangsters want to make, when they're in their adolescence and immaturity, they want to make more gangsters. The son 9 times out of 10 gonna be from the same hood as his daddy. So when Pookie and Ray Ray are doing their Pookie and Ray Ray thing, they desire to create more Pookies and Ray Rays.
But women, that's not polygamy. That's just him creating more kids.
Listen, the women let the man come fuck them.
Those are not their spouses. Can you let me say this? Those are bitches. They're fucking spouses and bitches.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Two different things. It's not the same thing.
Go ahead, Mimi. Go ahead.
Spouses is one thing. Bitches you're fucking is a different thing. Those are not the two same things. Those are two totally different things. I think y'all getting it misunderstood. That's why that is not polygamy. That is
what Brandon is saying, if he has 2 baby mamas, in his mind, them is both his bitches.
Man, look at the movie Baby Boy. Look at South Central.
That has nothing to do with polygamy. Is what I'm trying to get this.
Hold on. Let me jump in. Mimi. Just for the sake of debate's sake,
it's nice.
We agree. No, listen, I'm gonna agree with you. You don't know, okay, cool, they ain't his spouses. But what I'm saying is you're still operating as his spouse, unknowingly that he has another one over here in the cut. Y'all both don't know, but y'all are still operating as his spouse. So when y'all find out, what's the point of getting upset and leaving if you've been operating as his spouse for a year? She's been operating as his spouse for 7 months. Y'all both been doing it at the same time for the entire 7 months. You've been doing it for a year. She's been doing it 7 months. What is the point of leaving at that point? What changes when you find out? Hold on, Brandon. Let me let her answer. Why changes?
Would you leave if you found out? If you found out that she had you and another man, why would you leave?
Because men and women are different. We're wired different.
No, I'm saying why would you leave though? Why would you leave though?
Okay, I'm gonna answer your question after you answer mine. What is the purpose of leaving if you already
were lying? That's why it's not polygamy. Polygamy, no one's lying. Everybody is in on it. They know what they got going on. They are not being led astray and believing that one thing is happening and something else is totally different going on. That's the difference between polygamy and motherfuckers just out here fucking.
I'm telling you,
people know what they're in. They know that this person is this person's other spouse. They know the dynamics. When you have a family and somebody is leading you to believe a certain thing, and you just all you feel is fucking betrayal, like you could have just been honest, nigga. You had me sitting over here breaking my back, stressing, goddamn it, trying to motherfucking do everything under the sun, and it's another bitch over here that could have took the weight off my shoulders. Nigga, you crazy.
Okay,
if I would
cool.
Knew that, nigga, Tuesday and Wednesday, that bitch gonna cook for you. I'm not cooking for your ass every day.
Okay,
you know
cool.
What I'm saying? Nigga, on motherfucking Saturday,
it sound good.
Going to that bitch house. Okay, when I'm ready to go on vacation, y'all can do the family thing. I'm gone.
And
that's
Mimi,
the problem. That's the difference.
Okay, listen, let me ask you this. How is it a lie if you never asked him? You just came with the preconceived.
If you married to somebody, you say it in your mouth.
Hold on, not married. You've been dating this guy for a year. She's been dating him for 7 months. You never had a conversation on, are you seeing somebody else? You just assume because y'all been rocking and y'all been getting serious. So now you assume you're the only one. He never told you that. He never agreed to it. In your head, that's a lie. That's not a lie. He withheld information. He just didn't tell you. How is that a lie?
She got up out of here.
No, she didn't. She turned her screen off. Oh, now she got up out of here.
Man, I'm telling you, women lie all the time, bro. When a woman get pregnant,
come back.
When a woman know a dude is fucking multiple women, I know a situation like this that just unfolded. It was 3 girls pregnant by the same dude. All those women made the decision to have the baby, even though they knew the dude had 3 different chicks pregnant. They all followed each other on Instagram. They all lived in the same neighborhood, and they all produced a kid for this dude. Women sit up. They know a dude is out here fucking the whole neighborhood. They know he got 2 kids down the street, 2 kids at the projects, and 2 kids on the other side of town. And you know what they do? They know he's a deadbeat. He don't take care of shit. They still push out that baby for this dude. That is a decision. That is you going into a situation well aware of going on. You could say he lied to me. He this, he that. Bro, we all saw Baby Boy. Peanut was still fucking Jody, even though she knew Jody had Yvette on the other side of town. Yvette friends still tried to fuck Jody, even though she knew Jody had 2 kids by 2 different women. And if she would have got busted in, she would have been the 3rd one. These women practice people don't really understand that polygamy is something that was instituted.
Can I stop you right there?
Can I make my point? I want to make my point. No, you can't stop me.
Okay,
I'm
go
a mute
ahead.
Listen, polygamy was something that was initially instituted by women. Women had to choose one man to procreate with because there was scarcity of men. Usually after time of like battle, men would die, hunting, things like that. So women would say, look, we only got like 10 men in the village. It's like 30 of us. We just gonna have to practice where one man can have multiple women. That was instituted by females. The same dynamic exists in the Black community. Women choose the man. They collectively decide to fuck him and procreate with him. That's why Pookie got 10 kids, and the guy with a good job taking care of him, taking care of his responsibility, barely could get 1 to 2. That is why our community is full with more degenerates than people who are out here doing the right thing, because women have chosen singular individual men to procreate with en masse. And if you go to any Black community in America, you will find this dynamic. It's not the man choosing 5 wives. It is the women, 5 women choosing one man. And you can't even pry their ass up off of them for whatever reason, because they all desire the same things.
Now,
so
we agree.
That's where polygamy came
No,
from.
we agree. But look, Mimi, you still have not answered the question, right? Because your phone cut off. What is the purpose of leaving once you
I told you what.
Oh, no, but you cut out when I said technically it's not a lie, because he never promised you anything. You just came in with the westernized mindset that monogamy is the only way. He did not lie. He had a roster.
He did.
He had a roster when he met you.
Because lying, not saying anything is just like lying. I don't
know
what you're talking about.
That's
if I'm going out here fucking another nigga every night and I don't tell you, is that not lying?
No, yes, that's not lying.
You cannot change the definition of lying to fit your fucking agenda.
That's not lying.
If I go out here every day and I'm getting all this money from another nigga and you my husband and I don't tell you, or you my baby daddy, or you the man I live with, is that not lying? That's lying. If I don't divulge that information to you, it is a lie. So it does not matter if I didn't ask. Nigga, you didn't tell me either.
The whole point she's saying is not telling.
People don't like to take accountability, and that's what be pissing me
off. Hold on, but that's
not
a lie.
Women hard, but I'm gonna let y'all know y'all shit too. Take accountability. Stop thinking you owe a motherfucker an explanation. If that's what the fuck you want to do with your life, be honest when you meet that bitch and say, listen, bitch, this is what it is. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna protect you. I'm gonna provide for you. But I'm gonna have another bitch, and you gonna like her. We gonna be a family, and that's what we gonna do. Either that bitch gonna like you, or she not. She gonna move on, and you gonna go.
Is that not on the explanation?
Huh?
That's on the explanation. You just said you don't owe nobody explanation. Then in the very same sentence,
no, I said you don't owe nobody an explanation for how you want to live your life.
So why
that's what I said.
Okay,
but so if I tell you what it is, that's not an explanation. I'm just being upfront with you, because bitch, I'm not gonna hide who I am for you. Because I only got 80 years on this bitch. If I want to have 4 niggas, that's what I'm gonna have, because that's what I want. And if you not the nigga for that, then that's fine. Kudos to you.
All right, cool.
A million other niggas.
Hold on. Answer this. If you meet a guy today, you met him, he had a Honda. Say he had a Honda Accord, put up on you at the gas station. You gave him your number. Y'all talk for like a couple weeks, y'all going like 2-3 dates, and y'all start really feeling each other. He like, damn, I'm really fucking with you. I want to take you to the nice restaurant. Like, this one of my gyms. He pull up in a Lambo. You didn't know he had a Lambo. He just was testing to see if you was really fucking with him for him in the Honda. And now that he knows that you fucking with him for him and not the Lambo, he pulled up with the Lambo. Does that make him a liar because he didn't tell you he had a Lambo the whole time?
That's different. We talking about your life, nigga. We ain't talking about no car. We talking about your whole fucking life.
Oh my God.
Your life to a car?
What's the difference?
Nigga, your life, your whole life, you just compared it to a fucking vehicle.
What's the difference
right now?
I withheld information.
Your life, nigga, this is your life. That bitch can kill you if she find out you cheating on her. She could kill that bitch. Y'all play too many games. See, y'all ain't really about that life. See, this where I come from, we really about that shit. I'm not from the South, baby. Don't get it wrong. I'm from Chicago. Let's get it right. The bitches I know, we don't play like that. You don't got to do that because, nigga, you take care of me. I'm not going nowhere. That bitch can't. That bitch, if that bitch that bad, she gonna have to take you because I'm not giving you up. But nigga, this your whole life. Be honest. If that's what you want, be honest. It's a bunch of women out here that will be so happy with you being honest with them. I promise. Stop trying to sell bitches dreams. That's the problem. And bitches get mad because they tired of fucking with niggas that keep selling them dreams, and all they do is go cheat and do this and do that when the nigga should have just been honest from jump, and she still would have did whatever the fuck they told her you tell her to do. Because if a bitch like you, she gonna do what the fuck you tell her to do.
Hey, Mimi, answer this one question. Answer this one question. You earlier in the live, you said you don't know one woman who has never been cheated on. So
exactly.
Okay, cool. So isn't it already by your own lived experience? And we can look all throughout human history. It's the same thing. It's been the same thing since the beginning of time. Shouldn't women already understand this? Like, hey,
no. Should you already understand that I want to get nailed to the motherfucking cross every night? But nigga, I love you, so I'm gonna sacrifice that little ass dick. No, I'm not gonna tell you that because I don't want to hurt your feelings. So no, you should not already know that. But if that's the problem, I should tell you, right? So what do you mean? Some shit you just keep. Everything you don't tell your spouse, right? But the shit that affect your life,
define a little
you tell them.
A woman gonna cheat on a nigga.
No, we ain't doing that. And Messiah, hold on, jump in there, Messiah, because you ain't saying nothing. Go ahead.
Nah, I understand where she coming from about keeping it 100. But most women, when you keep it 100, that's when they end up getting on anyway. I ain't saying.
Swear to God, y'all.
Listen to me. Let me finish talking though. Listen to me. I ain't gonna say I don't keep it 100. I'm just saying majority of women don't like the truth. The same way, if something was going on with you and you was getting fat, and I told you was fat, y'all gonna take that as an abuse.
Who?
A woman. Any woman.
Hey, Pookie and Ray Ray is
alive. Hold on, follow Pookie and Ray Ray.
No,
we're not doing that.
Okay.
The
degenerate losers in the hoods all over America having sex with all the black women. See, everything that these women say is rooted in lies. We can tell by experience. Go to any hood in America. It's about 3 dudes, probably got a tooth missing, don't got a car, don't got a job, never worked. They are screwing the lion's share of the women. This is every black community. So what I'm telling you is those dudes ain't dead. We gonna kill you. Y'all don't want it's your life. They're liars because they're not gonna kill that dick. I'm telling you, they want that. They're hypersexualized. They thrive and live based on sex, and they just gotta have it. Everything is sexualized. This lady just said we gonna sacrifice a little dick. Listen, do you ever hear any other woman in any community talking about the size of their men's dicks?
Who the fuck created Viagra?
But look,
who created Viagra? I'm sorry, who created Viagra?
But it don't matter. But look, women preach this truth shit, but then be walking contradictions. Everything on them be fake as fuck, and then they sit here and talk about how much they want a real nigga. Fake eyelashes, fake lips, fake asses, fake hair, down to everything to a T, and then complain about a nigga not being real with them when they be fake from the beginning.
Right, like make it make sense.
It was natural they was getting cheated on, so I don't know your point behind that. But
my point is, I'm saying y'all preach this truth shit. Y'all preach living in truth so much, but women are not even living in it.
Oh, okay, look.
Saying, women just go with the times, like that. Like people evolve, right? But like women been getting cheated on since the beginning of the time. So what her appearance has nothing to do with it. If she wear fake hair, long hair, real.
hold on, crowd viewers. Do you hear what she's saying? She keeps saying women have been getting cheated on since the beginning of time. But in 2024, women are still under the belief that men have magically changed when they've always been the same by her own admission. Since the beginning of time, she has said, oh, women been getting cheated on. I don't know a woman who ain't been cheated on, and I've been cheated on. So at what point do women as a collective come together and say, hey, Western society lied? We had it right back home at Africa when we had 2-3. Well, like we had it right. Our culture had it right. We came over here to this westernized European culture. They got it wrong. Our life been a living hell since we came over here and adopted these ideologies under the belief that these super successful 6 foot 6-pack $100,000 making big dick men is gonna be faithful to just us. Like, women have been driving themselves insane drinking that Kool-Aid. Why not say, hey, you know what? We fucked up. This don't work. Let's start doing what works, because we're never going to change it. At what point are y'all going to come to that realization, Mimi? Go ahead, Mimi. Let me know.
I already told you. I told you women don't leave you because you cheated. That's not why she left. She left because of the way you treated her while you were cheating. No woman leaves because you cheated. We don't give a fuck.
Women leave because they think they can find something better.
No,
That's
we
the
don't
reality.
give a fuck about
they
you
think
cheating.
They got a
That's facts. That's
women
facts.
always say
do
the same
not care
thing
about you cheating. That's why they stay with men after they've been cheated on multiple
You think
times.
the grass is greener?
We know that, Mimi. That's why women leave you when they think they can find somebody. Oh, I just think there's something better for me out there. Bro, I'm going to tell y'all a prime example of this. There's a girl on TikTok. Her name is E. Kane. This girl has money. She's making money on TikTok. She sews wigs. She makes money. This chick is in a domestic violent relationship. She stays in that relationship. What men don't understand is women. It's just like pimping. Women choose men. It's always been that way. And if a bunch of women like the same man, they will all lay up with his ass, let him skeet inside them, and reproduce for him. That's why I be on Facebook calling these women breeders. They're not doing nothing by accident. A woman has to sit through 9 months of pregnancy to produce a baby. She got 9 months to realize that she was tripping, but she's never going to not do it if it's something that she intended to do from jump. Women will have a baby thinking that baby will make that man choose her over the other women that's screwing them. That's the reality. 80%, like somebody posted in the comments, 80% of the women are getting impregnated by 20% of the men. Why? We grew up in hoods all over America. So now what these women are telling us to do is put our brain in our shoe, ignore what we've seen and been living through for 30 plus years. Every movie, every talk show, Maury Povich, Jerry Springer, Jenny Jones, Sally Jesse, Raphael, and Donahue covered this same dynamic where it's a woman, she didn't screw 5 different dudes, don't even know which one the baby daddy is. Why? Because she chose those men, and she's not too selective with which one it is, as long as they fit a certain criteria. The most degenerate, toxic one, that's the one they want to have a baby with.
Hey, look, y'all got any final words? I'm about to go walk my dog and shit.
I know. I got it.
Nah, this is a good one, Mimi. We got to bring you back. We got to bring everybody back and get on some high power shit.
Mimi gonna come to the city. We're gonna do it in person. Hey, look, she gonna come to the city. We gonna come to the A. Hey, Mimi, tell them where they can find you. Follow
Mimi, I got a dude that you might be interested in. He live in Atlanta. It's my dog. He a African. He a pet African like me.
I only like black men, baby.
He black. He a pan African like me.
No, we ain't fucking with we ain't doing that Pan African shit right now.
Are you hating? You hating?
That shit. Hold on, Mimi. Give him your Instagram
handle.
You guys can follow me at Mimi Lace Me on all socials, YouTube, Shapeshifters Podcast. That's exactly how it's spelled, Shapeshifters Podcast. Make sure you go like, subscribe, and follow. Make sure you go to my IG, click that like button, follow button. Again, that's Mimi Lace Me on IG.
Well, y'all go follow Mimi. Y'all go follow Mimi. Y'all go follow Ruckus. Y'all go follow Messiah. Go run up my shit. Go follow the podcast at the Viral Way Podcast on Instagram. Run us up. New episode dropping sometime this week. We just dropped a new one. What, yesterday, day before that? Just go run us up. You feel me? Best podcast in the world. We're gonna definitely do this one again, though. Mimi, we gotta bring
we gotta do it live though, but I'm gonna have to.
You gotta bring some backup because I felt like we were jumping you and didn't
Where
even
your sister at?
Your sister just left you.
She like Messiah. She a Leo. She don't do all that.
Oh,
Leo.
It get a little too much for us. See, I can do this. That's why this is what I do. Like, but
I'm a Leo.
You know, like, but when the camera go off, like, I'm back to my normal, quiet, reserved.
Hey, okay.
Why do they
tell
keep
her to
saying...
follow Messiah and they can do something in the back channel and we can, you know, we can make some shit shake. You feel me?
Yeah,
why do they keep saying that she look like my wife? She looks nothing like my wife.
I don't know. Whoever that is, he been saying that all this stuff.
Roman said that like I'm just ignoring it, but she looks nothing like my wife at all.
Whoever that is, Cub might got a thing for your wife because he been saying that shit.
Yeah, Cub said that all.
Your wife dark skin.
My wife is dark skinned, but I don't know how much you weigh, but she's more petite than you, I think. Y'all face don't look alike.
And Mimi, they said you cooked her, so somebody must want your number out there. I'm
trying to hook her up with the homie, man.
Hey, but look, share, like, subscribe to the channel, man. We out of here the viral way.
He got his own house. He from California though, but he black. He went to Georgia, University of Georgia. I'm trying to hook her up. He about your age.
Tap in. We go.